Hey, hey, hey. We are live. I'm making sure that I'm live. So if you're here, let me know. Um, we are. Hey, y'all. Hey, hey, hey. Okay, I'm here at the Vanity, like I promised. Um, and I'm excited. I'm about to just check and see. Yep, we're live. We are live. I'm here at the Vanity, like I promised. Um, And okay, so we're live on all platforms. Get excited. Haha. Okay. Wow. Finally figured this bad boy out. It's been a journey trying to get live on all three platforms, but we're here. And I promised you all that I was going to be here at 12 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. I was not going to be late. So, wow, we're here. So, right now, my face is washed, and I wanted to come talk about the topic of what is your foundation? Mm, mm. I don't know who needs to hear this, but what is your foundation? Let me just check on Facebook real quick, y'all. We'll just check on Facebook. Um, if we're live on there, make sure we live on Facebook. No. Okay, yeah, we are. We're live on Facebook. Good. Hey, hey. And now let me make sure we live on the tube. On the tube. Um, okay. Let's see. Are we live on the tube? Um, me just making sure. But anyway, in the meanwhile, while we're here, we're talking about uh we are talking about what is your foundation. Now the question is, are we just talking about makeup or are we talking about in life? Like, what is your foundation? So, first thing that I'm going to talk that you make sure you have to do is have your primer. So, I'm going to put a little bit more hydration on my face because it's been a while. Look, this one empty, y'all. Do y'all see that? Wait, I'm trying to see where. Oh, that's where it is. The camera's here. That's fun. Okay, now I know. I'm on my new iPad that I just got through T-Mobile, and I didn't realize that the camera was right there. Ah, well, so anyway, we move on. So I'm just gonna put a little hydration because I want my base to make sense. So I'm gonna put a little extra cream here, but you want to make sure that your foundation is is good. So it depends on what your actual event is. What are you doing? Where are you going? What is this about? That's what your foundation will determine. So for me, if you're going like out, and you want to, you know, full coverage, you may need to use a cream to powder base. And the reason why I chose this topic was because I reintroduced myself to um uh a foundation type that I stopped using. And I used to use it when I was younger, but not really understanding the importance of it. And I was like, I use it, here and there. But when I used it, I was just like, oh my gosh, I'm so happy that I brought it back because I saw a difference. Like I really did see a difference in my see the chat. Okay. Well. You'll come on. You'll watch the replay. It's fine. So I'm so grateful that I got introduced back to this particular product because I like left it for long and I used to wear it for years. So I'm about to just do my primer and I like to use a brush because when you use your hands, it changes the heat of the product, which makes it a little bit, rough. So anyway, and I don't know, when you here with me at the vanity, I just like kind of bridge everything together. And please don't mind me. I'm going to be real pretty by Saturday. It's our Holy Week. So if this, some people's Holy Week just got finished, this is my Holy Week. It's the memorial of Christ's death. And yeah, your girls about to be a girl. Like we about to get there. But right now we just gotta rough it. But anywho, that's what we're talking about, foundations. So I just had a moment. I was thinking, like, okay, what am I gonna talk about at the vanity today? Because guys, get excited. Your girl's been consistent all year. I've only missed 2 weeks, but your girl's been consistent. So if you go back and look at previous episodes, there are 14 episodes. Why? Because we're like in week 14 or week whatever of the year. And I'm not going anywhere. I'm consistent. I'm going to be here. I promise you, I'm going to be here. I keep looking up there because the old iPad was up there, but the new iPad is right here. Get excited. So anyway, I'm just happy to be here and be consistent. So if you're sticking with me throughout this process of watching me at the vanity, I appreciate you because we're in a different season. We're in a different space. I'm really going to be delusional and think that this is going to work. Some people that are delusional. If you know somebody that's delusional and they actually it works for them, like yeah, I'm gonna be delusional here. So I need you to rock with me too. I'm gonna be delusional and know that it's gonna work. I don't know, it's gonna work. But anyway, so we've already got the one foundation. Girl, this hair gonna get done, 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 done. Anyway, so what we gotta do now is decide on how we're gonna color correct. I've talked about color correction before, but are you color correcting in your life? Y'all, there might be some things that you have to, before you go on your journey or whatever you're doing, you got to color correct first. You got to correct it first. Meaning, okay, no problem. You have to get the base right, right? So, is that your prayer? Is that your relationships with family, right? Is that what you got to do? So the base and the foundation needs to first involve color correction. So for me, I have like hyperpigmentation, if you can't tell. And please don't mind this. That's just glue. Ooh, child, the hair getting done. The hair getting done. Y'all with me on this journey. But anyway, so I have to color correct first, right? Gotta color correct. So make sure that you're willing to correct the base of things. And when you do that, your the top layers of your makeup will fall right. So this could be your job, your relationships, whatever, but you gotta get that base right. You gotta color correct first. I know y'all seen me do that a couple times. And you see how I like to, and see when you clean your face all the time, you don't need a lot of makeup. So we're not coming with a lot of makeup today, y'all. We're not coming with a lot of makeup, so just know that. All right, now there are different types of foundation. So I'm just going to mention 3 of them. Okay. So you have your CC cream, okay, which comes out like this as such. Okay. This is a darker one, but this is very deep. Okay. This is that. Or you might use a foundation, an actual liquid foundation. Now, a liquid foundation like this one here, what it does is, and I use my product, so I have to open it up a little bit more because it gets a little clogged. Okay, there we go. So this is a liquid foundation. Again, y'all know me. If you ever watch me, I don't use the shade that I like to do light here. And then I like to do, you know, something around. So this is that. Okay. And then this is the foundation. Now, the one that I was reintroduced to, and I'm kind of upset because they're getting rid of it, was this particular one. Okay, y'all ready? This particular one, and it's called Cream to Powder. This one. This one right here, y'all. This one, ooh, it changed the game. So I'm gonna show y'all what it looked like. So it comes on creamy, but it dries like a powder foundation. Y'all see that? It dries like a powder foundation. So you see all these different foundations. This is what you can choose from when you're doing your makeup, right? All these different foundations. And it also goes back to life. What is your foundation? Is your foundation having a good work ethic? Is your foundation having, um, you know, great relationships? God, what is your foundation? And sometimes your foundation can get a little rocky, or as we say in our, So today I'm going to go back and use the cream to powder. So y'all see how I'm going to use it. I was really feeling it this weekend. I was like, oh, I forgot you, boo. I forgot. And you needed a good stiff brush. This is another special edition brush, y'all. So let me see. Just so y'all can see really quickly what it's looking like. Just so y'all can see that you're at the vanity with me. I don't know if I could turn it around. And you know what? We're not gonna worry about that. We're fixing the foundations, remember? Fixing the foundations. So, with all that being said, when I got reintroduced to this particular foundation and I saw how my makeup was laying, I was like, ooh, you know what? For special events, I'm pulling out the cream and the powder because it really like went with my skin so well. It highlighted my makeup so well. I'm just gonna go back to the cream to powder. So all of this, when I was thinking about this and thinking about the points that I was gonna share at the vanity with y'all, is sometimes you might need to go back to your foundation and you need to figure out, is this foundation that I am currently working with working for me? Because if your foundation is not working for you, you need to go back and switch it. And you wanna know what the lovely things about makeup? You can switch it. You can switch your makeup. You can switch your foundations whenever it's not working for you because this is makeup. And makeup allows for you to change as the tides go. And sometimes the way you always applied your makeup, you might need to update it. So this also applies in life. There might be some things that you've been used to doing, and you need to update your foundation. You need to update what it is that you're doing. And so for me, and where I am, my team and everything we're doing, we are embarking on something huge, but it's up to me. The team is doing what they're doing. Everyone has their role, right? Everyone has their role. So with everyone having their role, I gotta go play my role as the leader. So I had to go back and switch up my foundation. My foundation recently was fear, worry, procrastination, not doing anything. And the first couple months of this year, y'all, I'm gonna be honest, I was doing better. Like I really was doing my job, and I was loving the results. So, are you willing to fix your foundation? That's the question. If you're willing to fix your foundation, you are on the brink of something great. So look at your foundation according to the seasons. Hello, somebody. Look at your foundations according to the seasons. So some foundations, do well. but others in certain seasons don't do well. So if it's like a hot, summer season and you want to go light, then you may want to go with your CC cream. Your CC cream may be your best bet because it's not as heavy as the other ones and you're already sweating and you already got all these things going. You may want to use a CC cream. But if you want more coverage during it, then you're going to go for your foundation. Your foundation coverage will provide you those things so that you still have the coverage, but it's still not as heavy as this cream to powder is going to be this one. Okay. This one is your heaviest one. This one's going to be the most concentrated. This is the one that you are going to use when you want the full coverage, the all day last, everything. So you need to decide what is your foundation. And again, am I talking just about makeup or am I talking about life, y'all? Because it's Memorial season and I'm in big reflection mode. So it's stuff that normally, you know, I wouldn't be pressed about. I'm like, oh, okay. Y'all see that? Come on. Tell me y'all don't see that melt. Tell me y'all don't see that melt. See that? It's melting. I know I hold my breath right like a crazy person. Like a crazy person. But I'm just saying, check your foundation, you know? What are you doing? Is it time for you to go back to what worked before? Did you stray away from something? Did you get stuck in a place and you're like, I'm just gonna stick here. This is me. This is what I know. Mm-mm, don't do that. Go back. Go back. Go back to what you know. Go back to that sure thing. Go back to your original foundations. Because see, when you go back to your original foundations, y'all, that's when things gonna move. That's when things is going to pop. It's when we stay in new thought patterns and we think the thought patterns are telling us the truth when it's just emotional thoughts and you can't believe emotion all the time. Believe me, Joe, I had to learn. I just said that the other day. I had to learn the hard way. When you thinking, you thinking that your thought or the way you presented it was the right way. But no, you're just being emotional. So the fact that you just being emotional, let's think about it again. So now I'm putting on another type of foundation, but more so a powder. And I'm putting a darker powder here so that it highlights my contour more, but it also blends the rest of my darkest parts of my face because I like the light to hit here. So that's where we're going to focus. We're going to put dark all around, but we're going to keep that light right there. Okay? We're going to keep the light right there. So that's the point, y'all. That is the point. Okay. Um, I'm excited about this topic because it really helps me to identify and know what is my foundation. What is it? So you have a decision to make right now in month 4 of the year. What is your foundation? What foundation you gonna be using? CC cream, normal liquid foundation, or cream to powder, or is your foundation hard work, completion, pivoting, or is it going to be procrastination, fear? What is it going to be? So I would love for you to put in the comments the foundations that you use makeup wise and also life wise because we're building a community here and I love that that's what we're building. I'm gonna go ahead and finish up my face, but I know I cannot be in front of you long because you ain't gonna pay attention that long because I don't pay attention that long. So, yes, I'm so happy that you're here with me. And again, I am thankful that I am being consistent in my showing up online. And yeah. So, till next time, we'll talk later. I gotta work it out. fix that part. All right, bye. I keep looking at the wrong part. So I'm used to the camera being up here, y'all, but the camera's right here. So it's off to the side. It's not up here, it's over here. So please bear with me. Okay, guys, thanks. See you later.